I am testing out my new camera, which is a DJI Osmo Pocket 3. And I thought, what better way to test out a new camera, than a vlog. So I've decided to do a little week in my life vlog and vlog a little bit of my working week every day this week to test out the Osmo Pocket 3 as my main vlogging camera. Monday, I am in the studio, and as per my weekly timetable, today is my content and business planning day. Today I'm going to be working on some blog posts for my blog for the next month, also planning and prepping for my upcoming shop launch. I did tease in my last video where I showed my Notion content planner tour that I am working on bringing back the shop on my website. I have had a shop on my website before in the past, but it's not been something for a very long time that I've actually put time and effort and thought and planning into. It's just kind of been a space where I would put things up if people asked me a lot to be able to download them, and that was mostly what I used it for. But this time around, I really want to make the shop what you guys want. It's going to be so much more than just digital prints. It's going to be Procreate brush packs and other Procreate packs. There's going to be fonts, there's going to be templates, there's going to be digital prints as well, and so much more. First up though is blog content. I like to start Monday's work focus with something creative, and that's usually content. And this week in my content workflow, which if you have watched my Notion template tour, you'll know what I'm talking about when I talk about my workflow. But this week in my content workflow is blog content. So I'm going to go ahead and write up some blog posts and start adding some nice images and scheduling them to post automatically for the next month. Today went. It is 8:45 and I am currently trying to put together some list of the specific things I'm gonna list in the shop for the first drop. And I spent most of the day creating blog posts. I really took ages to get into the creating of the blog posts. I had a creative block this morning when I sat down to start writing, and it took me ages to get my flow and rhythm going. And then when I did, it was kind of almost time to stop to focus on something else. I did give myself a little bit of extra time because when I was in the flow of it, I didn't want to interrupt it. And also I needed to get content scheduled because today was the day that I scheduled for blog content for this month. So that's Tuesday. I'm going to finish up this list so that I have some kind of planning and prep done for the shop, so that tomorrow when I get to my desk, I know exactly what do I need to start creating mock-ups for, what do I need to organizing on the back end on Squarespace to actually make this into a tangible shop. Let's hope tomorrow's a little bit more productive. Yesterday turned out to be semi-productive, but not as productive as I would have wanted it to be. I'm currently looking over my daily Notion planner and trying to figure out what do I need to focus on today to actually feel like I'm being productive. Like I need to pick things today that I can get done, to have like small wins, because I feel like I need that to like build momentum. I did finish the little outline that I talked about at the end of yesterday. I actually decided to create a little template in Canva and write up the products that I'd like to include in this drop. And I did it that way because I decided I would share it as part of my behind the scenes emails to the waitlist subscribers. So the plan for today is to prep my slides for tomorrow's live lesson with my course students and to start gathering the files of the products that I want to list in the shop. Now that I have that list of what's actually going to go in, I feel like that's the easy next step that I can take that's actually going to make the shop feel more like a tangible thing, because right now it's still just ideas in my head, and the problem with that is when something's still an idea, I get really excited about all the different parts of it, and then I immediately get overwhelmed because there's so many different parts to it. I also need to do some kind of behind the scenes reel to show the prep for the shop, to share that as well, to let people know that it's happening, to maybe get some more people on the wait list, to build a little bit of excitement around it. So I think what I'm going to do is get out my planners and brain dump all of the little things that need to happen, and then also put that into like an action plan of what days in the week do each of these little things need to happen, so that by the end of the week I have a link that I can share with people, and also people who are there for this link to be shared with. I just soft launched the digital art shop, which I finally gave it a name, which by the way, by the time this video goes up, you guys will already know what it was called. But I decided I'm going to call it the digital art shop because I thought it would be very fun. It's kind of like a virtual art shop where you can go in and buy digital art supplies and fonts and templates, and then also like digital artwork. So I just soft launched it on my Instagram. I made a little reel to share the different things that are going to be in the shop, and I shared the waitlist link again to hopefully get a few more people to sign up to be beta testers to test it out this week. I will officially be opening it on the 1st of May. So by the time you are watching this vlog, it will be open. And the link will be down in the description so you can go and shop it. Now it is about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and I have so far just edited that reel and one TikTok. So now I actually need to put my head down and focus and get the slides ready for tomorrow's KDP course lesson, and also start creating some of the mock-ups and the copy and things that I need to build the listings for these products that people are hopefully going to be beta testing later this week. So we're halfway through the week. I was literally just taking the dogs out for a walk after lunch, and Even though I knew it was Wednesday, I then realized it was Wednesday, if that makes sense. But yeah, it's been productive. I went to work out at the gym super early this morning with Joe because he wanted to start going a little bit earlier because usually he goes at lunchtime because he doesn't have time to work out before work. So we tried going a little bit earlier this morning. I got a lot done, like responding to emails and comments and DMs. And then I just spent the last hour and a half or so working on the slides and prepping the demonstration for the second module of my Amazon KDP course because that is this evening at 5. Next, I'm going to be creating the wallpapers for the Wallpaper Wednesday Club on my Patreon membership. And hopefully, if I get them done in time, I'm going to have a little time to take a rest or a little break before I have to go into my live lesson at 5. So let's keep this productivity momentum going. I am out of breath. I just finished up the live lesson for module 2 of my Amazon KTP course and it went so well. I had so much fun. Today we were looking at setting up the internal pages in our book files and how to do that on Canva and how to do that in Adobe InDesign. Every time I go in, I know I've only had 2 lessons so far, but the last 2 times that I went in, I always go in like, oh, I don't know if this is going to click, if people are going to find this boring, if I'm not put all the information in, but they give such good energy and I always leave feeling like so energized and positive and just excited for the next lesson. It's like 10 to 7 and I'm hungry, so I'm gonna go make myself a snack, update the course hub, and then sign off for the day. It is Friday. I am both excited and overwhelmed by the fact that it's Friday. Thursday of this week was a bank holiday in Italy, so I wasn't in the studio yesterday. I had a lovely chill day at home. We went for a walk by the sea. We tried a new bar for aperitivos, which was nice. And now it kind of feels like yesterday was Saturday and today is Sunday. And so it's taken me a while to get started today and to get here. So I'm already feeling behind and a little bit overwhelmed by that. And there is so much to do today because of the fact that Thursday was not a working day this week. I don't know if I shared this in another vlog, but the way that I set up my week is I tried to have one focus or theme for the day. So one day is for content creation, other days will be for working on projects, and then I have a day that alternates between working on YouTube and working on my podcast. Friday is what I call my overflow day, which is where everything that didn't get done or finished during the week filters, and then I just kind of spend the day finishing off tasks or getting little extra things done. This week it's a bit more of a full overflow because of the fact that yesterday I wasn't in the studio, so I have to do my YouTube content today as well. Luckily, because I'm vlogging this week and this week is a filming week and not an editing week for YouTube, I do have most of my YouTube content already collected, but I wanted to try and get a bonus video up this month just because my Patreons requested a tutorial on how to create stickers for Instagram using Procreate. So I want to do like a mini tutorial that shows that, because it's actually a really easy thing to do. So it shouldn't take me that long to film it or to edit it, which means it shouldn't be a lot of extra work on me to get that as an extra video up in May. I also then have to film my bonus video for my Patreons, which will be like Patreon exclusive. Joe is also not at home today. He woke up yesterday with like a loose tooth in the back of his mouth. These things always happen, of course, on days where everything's closed and you can't get them dealt with. So this morning he had to make an emergency appointment to go to the dentist. It's time to get cracking on today's work and finish out this week, hopefully on a very productive note. It is officially the end of the work week for me. I have logged off. I have turned on my out of office for the weekend. I have tidied the studio and I am ready to go and have a very cozy and relaxing weekend. I hope that you enjoyed seeing a little bit of behind the scenes of a working week in my life. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and click that thumbs up. Let me know in the comments what kind of stuff you'd like me to show in future weekly vlogs or daily vlogs or studio vlogs in general. If you want to see more content from me, be sure to hit that subscribe button, and you can turn on that notification bell as well so that you get reminders when new videos go up. I really enjoyed bringing you guys along behind the scenes this week and testing out my new Osmo Pocket 3 as my vlogging camera. I can say without a doubt that I am so in love with this little camera, and I cannot wait to bring all this footage in to Premiere Pro and start editing it to see what the quality is going to be like compared to previous videos that I have made. And I cannot wait to create more content with it now that I have learned how to use it a little bit better. I'm going to end out this vlog here, and I will see you in my next video.